is the company ready to go public? And I'm not talking about from the maturity of the company, but actually from the point of view of pressures of being listed, right? Then you get onto a quarterly treadmill, right? And you get worried about what any comment that any analyst would be making, whether how it is affecting the price. Is the company ready at a steady state, or it is still rapidly growing where it has to take some bold bets and is worried about how the public markets will react to those bold bets? That is one of the key concerns. And also there's a lot of money that is sloshing around in private markets. That's why you see even Indian companies have reached 16 billion, 15 billion valuations, are still not listing, not even talking about listing, right? And so that gives a lot of freedom for the entrepreneur to go aggressively behind the market, to grow and not be under pressure from public market. So this is the first consideration. Are you ready to get listed? The second is which market is right for listing, right? And there are, obviously, we talked about jurisdiction being one of the very, very important things, Indian company going direct listing elsewhere versus actually are you already outside, right? The second important thing is also about which markets are your customers based, whether it is consumer or if it's an enterprise side. It's about if you're an Indian consumer focused company, then are you better off actually listing here versus elsewhere, right? Obviously, there are other considerations which come in. Are there enough comparable companies in the markets in which you want to list? So if you want to take a company public in e-commerce in India, right, versus you take a company public in, let's say, NASDAQ, it's a very big difference, right? So you will get value based on your metrics, and because there is enough and more comparables that are available. Once the market decision is taken, are you India or are you outside? Then the question comes to saying that do you want to go traditional listing or do you want to go SPAC listing? Actually, one of the key challenges in that is in terms of, do you want to raise money in terms for the company's business, or doesn't need to raise capital, but only it's a question of listing to enable liquidity for the investors? Then the cost factor becomes a big issue, because investor for the same business is actually giving away a portion of the company, portion of the value to the SPAC vehicle, right? If there is a large pipe deal, then the cost of transaction comes down, because anyway for fundraising you would have diluted. If it is not fundraising, then the big challenge for the existing investors who plan to sell, it becomes a clear overhead. For a founder, it may not, because for founder is not planning to sell at that point in time, or even if he takes a small liquidity, it's a very small amount. I think that's another big hurdle that people have to cross, right? So if you do not have a need for a lot of capital to be raised, which third is also the pipe, right? The whole issue of actually tying up the pipe, that is a risk that somebody takes when going through the SPAC route. Similar to actually the traditional IPO route, where you do not know how you will get priced, but in this case you also do not know whether you are going to get the subscription that you need. What happens if the subscription amount is less than what you want, right? So those are some of the considerations.